Hi guys, so just a reminder, I was thinking something I hadn't discussed, which is that, oh well, here's my, look at my glasses, nobody knows, nobody can't. Secret identity, like Superman has glasses, nobody knows, true self, you see. Very different, very different. So anyway guys, I have to pick up lunch for, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Have family with me, so I called, so I have to pick it up. So that's why I was like, oh, maybe I could talk now, have a conversation. So I just wanted to say, guys, remind you that I was thinking of John McCain. I haven't done a reading on him, but you know what? Something to never forget is that John McCain, he knew about Trump's bullshit, and this is why Trump doesn't really honor him, because if you guys know this, the British ambassador, his name is Sir Andrew Wood, he reached out to him and shared the what is it called, the dossier, the Christopher Steele dossier. So, and he trusted McCain because he knew he is not a Russian stooge. Okay, so this is why Trump hates McCain, because then guess what McCain did? He got the Steele dossier and then he gave it to Comey. And then, as we know, Trump fired Comey. And that's where we are. And Putin hates McCain because, obviously, because of the Steele dossier. Okay, so we know why. Traitor. So, oh look, dog, cute. Anyway, so guys, so that's it. Okay, I just wanted to say this was on my mind. So I'm going to stop here 1 sec. So this is Greenwich Village, you guys. Oh look, there's a lot of empty storefronts. It's very interesting, what's happening. So, by the way, I have to do another tour video because I was thinking about something very interesting connecting to Mueller. You guys know that Mueller he prosecuted a lot of mobsters, right? And one mobster in particular, whose name was Gigante, Vincent the Chin Gigante. He was from this neighborhood, okay? So I want to show you the places that are well known, okay, around here that have to do with the mob. That used to have to do with the mob, of course, because now it's all hyper. It's interesting, how hyper gentrified and everything. But anyway, so I was going to say, there's a part of this neighborhood is Italian, actually. I don't think there's many Italians left. Actually, it's on this street coming up, Sullivan Street. So I'm not going to go there today, but there's a church on Sullivan Street. That's where he was buried. Gigante. Okay, so famously, he pretended to be crazy, and Mueller took him down. He was like, this? I don't think so. No. So this is kind of interesting, guys, in light of everything that we're living. So I want to show you the little Italian things of the neighborhood. Some people, I'm not actually Italian, but I know Italian, so it's useful for us, okay? So anyway, I'm in a bit of a rush, but I want to show you a little walk Monday. So this area gets, there's a lot of bars at night. I mean, as you probably know, I guess I've told you, I'm not much of a drinker, and I'm really kind of like a boring person otherwise. So here we are. I'm going to get a hamburger. Okay. So I'm walking. Okay. So that's it. I wanted to talk about this, the Gigante, the neighborhood, McCain. Okay. So that's that. So guys, earlier on the walk, I was talking about McCain, and I forgot to say that right around the time he was passing, I felt like I pictured Mueller, and I felt like Mueller is really very touched by his passing, and I feel like Mueller may have actually talked to him, to McCain, okay, and I feel like Mueller is interesting. I remember reading it a while back, okay, on Mueller. Was it Mueller? Yeah, Mueller. And there was, at some point, I saw that he has this aggression that is a bit hidden, that we don't know about. He's not like Trump, who's a bully. But what I meant to say is that the passing of McCain, I think, motivated Mueller further. and he thought, I feel like he thought to himself, I'm doing this for you and for everyone who sacrificed their lives for this country, okay? Or in general, right? It's like, or anyone out, right? So I feel like he was just like he was very motivated by this. So just quickly, I want to know, let's see here, those secrets like investigations, as a walk, nobody knows, European things. Oh, here, look. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, guys, so my question is, I'm in front of a place called Freud. Look, Freud. I was standing here, Freud. So my question is, what did McCain know about Trump that we don't know? And was McCain's connection to the Steele dossier the reason why Trump hated him? I mean, he hates everybody who's not with him, but I think I believe he knows that McCain knew who he really is. So let's find out the truth. So guys, obviously this isn't literal, so I saw the image of Christopher Steele. Obviously, well, not obviously, but I think he'd never met, actually. I don't think he spoke to Christopher Steele directly. I don't know that he did, but I see Christopher Steele giving him these photographs from like back in the day, I don't know when, 70s, 80s, 90s, I don't know when, that explains that, because as you probably know, Christopher Steele, he was, I think, maybe the bureau chief of, I don't know if he was bureau chief, but he was a very high-ranking intelligence official in Russia in the 90s. Okay, so he collected a lot of information, and until at some point he was outed, so that's why he couldn't do many things anymore after that. But it's showing that him giving McCain these photographs, okay, from that show that say that have these people talking to each other, connected. It just shows the people who have their money invested in Trump's businesses actually are, oh no, why did I go the wrong direction? Yes, I did. So, okay, sorry, I went the wrong direction, see, look at crazy. Because I don't have my glasses on, guys, because I look better without them. So I'm like, oh, it's very out of focus today. So anyway, I'm going the right direction. So I just wanted to say that he is giving him these photos, okay, black and white photos, that show the connections of people in the Western world. This, I think, is before the wall went down, okay, who have historically been very close to the Kremlin, okay. So he gives them that, and he shows, it doesn't tell me a name or anything, but it shows that whoever this person or these people are, they are closely connected to Trump's businesses today. So essentially it's saying that they know that he on the rock, go way back. So this is why, okay? That's part one. And then somehow it's showing this like the river of money coming from this person flowing to Trump. So McCain knows that Trump is just a hollow creature, okay? It's almost, I've said this before, guys, Trump doesn't really exist, okay? He's just he's a mirage, okay? So he knows, McCain knew that all along, okay? So this is why, and he was never eluded, okay? So the other question that this is bringing up is Lindsey Graham. Like, you guys know that Lindsey Graham and McCain were very close, and lately it's so embarrassing, okay? So how does Lindsey Graham, what's up with Lindsey Graham and his connection to McCain? And has McCain's passing affected him in a way? I mean, hello, he keeps doing this. What's up with him in relationship to McCain? It's interesting, guys. I see them at the end, okay, talking. And I see McCain talking, look, why you're doing this? I know, and it's interesting because I feel like he didn't know. He didn't talk about his truth, his truth about who he is to McCain, but McCain knows, okay, what he's hiding. And I think it's related to his sexuality. And I feel like he's saying to him, he's just very moved and he can't talk about it. He doesn't know that, oh, this is a restaurant to pick up food here. Okay, I have to stop 1 second. Just wanted to show you around. It's interesting because I was just mostly my face. This is La Guardia place. I know some people are like worried, like, oh, don't show where you are. But why not? There's thousands of people in New York. It doesn't really matter, okay? It's not like I'm going to stop just showing. Okay, so the better burger, I'm coming here to pick up. Okay. Anyway, I'm not paid for this. I just go there willingly. So anyway, guys, so the thing I said about Lindsey Graham is that I think, yes, it's what they have on him is something related to his sexuality. And I think basically he feels like if that is outed, then his whole life is going to be, he feels that it would be seen as a fraud, okay? And they do have information on that and that he's sorry. But it's so weird, guys. It's showing that Lindsey Graham knows that that's his biggest weakness. He's just never, I feel like he belongs to a different generation, and he knows that his career would be over, and he feels, it's interesting from Lindsey Graham's perspective, he feels as if his whole, like if people realize he's gay, they would think that everything he has done thus far is a lie, okay, which is not true, but that's how he thinks, that's how he sees this. Okay, so he's saying to him, you don't know the extent of what, they have so much information on me, they have all the tapes, they have all these things that could ruin my career, I don't want to do it. So that's that. And guys, I got this image. Guys, just real quick, this place on Sullivan Street, it's called Tea and Spice Company. It was a very famous mafia social club that it was working until 2011, and now I think the mafia is pretty much gone, so there's no much here, you'll see. But that's what it was owned by Vincent Gigante, Vincent the Chin Gigante, and he was one of the guys who was taken down by Mueller. Just saying. Okay, guys, it's funny. As I'm standing here in front of the social club, the Mafia Social Club, that used to be the Mafia Social Club, I'm getting this image of Mr. Gigante laughing at me. He's kind of like laughing at these people. He's like, oh, they think they can get away from Mueller. I don't think so. I pushed the the business hard, and I did what I could. I'm a very smart person, but even I couldn't get away from him. It's not like they can. Message from Vincent the Chin Gigante. Okay? All right, guys, bye. For real, bye.